Hello everyone, it's Fabulous Zen here, hosting this game with Pinstripe.
Hello, everybody.
Hello Pin. So we have Angurio playing against J.Warren today, and they're gonna start in Pitch Invasion. So Pitch Invasion is one of the most interesting beginners maps in my opinion. But we'll see Angurio wearing red. He's gonna go with a Grenadier, 2 Paras, a Gunner, and a Medic. And then J.Warren is gonna be the Marty Pigs, sporting a Medic, Grenadier, a Paratrooper, Engineer, and Spy. Scout.
I wish they were spies. That would be pretty cool.
That would be amazing.
I'm surprised, really, because, just comparing the two lineups, Angurio, of course, going with those 2 paratroopers, you know immediately that he's going to be going for those crates, whereas J.Warren only going with the one paratrooper.
Oh, yeah.
And neither of them are using those paratroopers from the get-go, so...
Yeah, that's interesting. It means that both will actually have a chance, perhaps, to get the crates. Nobody's gonna be hogging all of them, I suppose.
Exactly, but I mean, based on their first 2 turns, I mean, Angurio going with the Grenadier, you know he's going to immediately go for damage,
Yes.
Whereas J.Warren, he's banking on him going first because he's got his Medic going first, which means that there will be a Tranquilizer coming out, I imagine, given that it is Pitch Invasion, it is a very basic. So, we will see.
Indeed. And J starts.
It is J.Warren, so immediately, I think he's going to look for Angurio's Grenadier, I imagine. Or maybe, I guess his Medic.
Yes.
His Medic for Angurio is going last, so that will be a pretty helpful move for him in the long run, because once J.Warren runs out of Tranquilizers, he will have the advantage, and he will only be on 80 health if J.Warren uses all of those strengths.
True, but I mean, if he went for the Grenadier, he would have banked the Tranquilizer immediately, so I would have said that could have been also a decent move, but...
Yeah, because it's like you... in a way, you call the bluff of the other Orderly if you immediately go for that Grenadier, because you body block the Grenadier, but then if the Orderly wants to trank... I don't know, the Orderly can then trank the other Orderly. There's a lot of different paths to go with it.
That's true.
It hurts my brain, but...
And I mean, you've already been co-hosting another game, so let's not overload the poor Pin today.
That's fine. I'm always ready for some Hogs, but that will be decent damage here for Angurio. Big damage on the Grenadier, who will take his turn next, actually, but of course won't be able to target either the Orderly or the Grenadier, as they are now both body blocked. So immediately J.Warren having issues here, and his Grenadier, down to 31 health already.
Might be his last turn already, and it's only the first.
Exactly. That's the one thing I always dislike about the Grenadier is just that as soon as you, especially in competitive, as soon as you take big damage, you have like 1 turn remaining.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I can't get any heals, because usually in this situation, as we can see, there's an Orderly tranquilized, so he's going to put this down onto the Paratrooper. Big damage.
Pretty big. Even full damage, yes.
And the fall right next to his other Paratrooper.
I think it was a perfect 100 plus 4, if I'm not mistaken.
It was, but it means that Angurio, though, can just easily cancel it out with the collection. I imagine he's going to collect both. He's going to want to get that health.
He's not going to get for the health. Oh, yeah, he's going to go for the health.
Yeah, just bump himself back up to 86
that's
health.
a bit close. Oh, my God.
Playing it dangerous.
Pixel perfect. Jetpack, sorry. Okay. Goes for a quick scope.
And...
Oh, my God.
Does get the damage on the scout. I didn't even see him over there.
Indeed.
Some good positioning from Angurio, knowing exactly where the pig is. I didn't even see him while I was paying attention to where he was flying to.
He is a good eye.
He is, and both players kind of cancelling each other out again with having their paratroopers going kind of in the middle.
No!
How did that miss?
I don't know. That's unfortunate. It doesn't go for it. It doesn't go for it.
He's going to ignore it, which means that Angurio can use his other paratrooper and just collect them as well.
Oh my gosh, this might be huge. Oh, what is he doing? Oh my God.
Doesn't get it away.
No can do.
So that's just a big advantage now to Angurio.
Yeah, this might be big also because this is, you know, advantage J.Warren with the early turn. Yeah. Angurio is looking pretty beefy right now with all those air bursts in his power.
He is, but he is leaving the health. But again, looking back at the turns, Angurio will have his other paratrooper going before all the other paratroopers on the map, so he can still collect that health crate come the next round of turns.
Indeed. And it's not like there's many paratroopers from J.Warren to take that crate away. Just one. So we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. But he is banking on getting that shrapnel damage. A lot of players. He does get the 50.
Does it? Amazing.
Or was that 70? I
think it's a 50. No, he was at 100. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I was about to say, as you mentioned, me coming from that other game that ended like 20 minutes ago. I just came from ADB versus Machitino, and they were also using a lot of shrapnels, less TNTs coming out. But
that's interesting.
Yeah, we don't see that very often. But Angurio using his gun as flamethrower.
Yeah. Angurio with a flamethrower. Interesting.
It was a nice jump on the head to flamethrower combo.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, looking at that scout already down to 38 health, and considering Angurio's position with those paratroopers and the air burst, it's not looking too good for J.Warren. There will be extra health that will drop down on this map. It will come down into the center, but you do have to wait a little while. So it just depends on whether or not this match will last that long.
It usually goes to player 2 if I'm not mistaken. Although we had the tranquilize, that shouldn't change the fact. Should go to Angurio then. But we'll see.
Interesting. It also depends, because I mean, again, coming from a game that had Machitino in it, he knew exactly where the health was dropping, and I'm gonna put my money on it and say that J.Warren
is gonna place himself below.
No, he may not know that it drops down, or that it will be, or where it will drop down, I should say.
I did forget about it, but if I have to guess, the position should be just a simple center of the map. I mean, this map is pretty easy to figure out, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure I put it on the center spot. I'm pretty sure. That's big damage again from Angurio. The full damage just coming in, dealing the majority of that damage there with the cluster once more, and J.Warren using his final jetpack to deal damage on the Grenadier, not collecting the health.
Still.
Yeah, and he will get the kill here if he can get this on target. He does angle it down, so I imagine full power. Nope. Plays it safe. Gets the 40.
Perfect.
And Grenadier. So both Grenadiers are toast.
But hey, they did do 2 turns, so we have to correct that. This might be the turn where Angurio gets the second HP crate.
Yeah, he took that 40 damage a minute ago from the scout, but again, two times on the same paratrooper. That paratrooper's been damaged and then can immediately just cancel it with some healing.
Oh, but it's a 10. Okay.
But it is only a 10. I forgot they are random, those crates. So, I don't know, that could be a game changer. I say that as Ricky has 32 health. It's not a lot.
No, I don't. But Angurio cans this one. Still alive.
Goodness me. But I've mentioned it before, low health pigs, very important. The one thing you don't want to do at this point is kind of kamikaze your own pig. If the pig was poisoned, then sure, like, go for it, but you want to create as much work for your opponent as possible.
Absolutely. And you don't want to waste those good weapons as well, you know.
Exactly. But I'm also considering how Angurio has used the majority of his jetpacks. I imagine he still has at least one with his other...
Oh my god, nice! Sorry. Goodness
me.
That's unexpected.
He got the 8 initial damage. That was very slow to...
yeah, and then the 20.
But that should be a kill on on the scout here. And 7 on his own pig as well. Oh, that is so unlucky, because it's the scout that goes down. The poison leaves the map, and J.Warren can do some healing now. In fact, he needs to, really. He needs to bump up the health of somebody. because it's literally all come down to his orderly. It's a 4v3, but the Sapper's on 12 health. His other pig, I think his other paratrooper, I think he's on 100. I think I could be wrong.
Something like that. And what a tough job for this medic. He might want to trank someone else because the other medic is still trank.
Got to gain that extra turn. He's got 3 seconds to get the shot away.
Oh, no! Oh my God!
He misses.
The ledge.
Oh, gets in the way.
Poor J.Warren. He's not getting his luck on his side this time. First with the jetpack missed. Now this.
Yeah, he was maybe a little bit too slow to figure out what he needed to do. He had the potential to gain those 2 extra turns, but this will be big damage here as Angurio. Pretty normal for him to get the big damage with the mortar, but
one jet. Oh my God.
he will kill his own pig as well in the process.
Yep. I wonder if this jetpack will do any difference for anything.
Wait, will that be enough to kill him? No, 1 health.
No.
The Sapper. Oh, wait, no, he healed him. Sorry, my bad.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, completely forgot because we got distracted by that missed tranquilizer shot
and the flying tile, to be honest.
Yes, but I mean, considering now that J.Warren has been gifted that airburst, and he has an orderly, and the fact that the paratrooper also has a jetpack now, the paratrooper has full health. That has changed the game up. So yeah, he needs to start damaging somebody. I mean, I guess the orderly's not a bad target, but
nice shot.
That is a full 60. Very nice.
Not bad at all.
But see, now he's body blocked himself because this is where you want to get damage on the heavy weapons, who still has 140 health. But I guess he's putting all his money on the orderly, which is also a good move.
Yeah, it's not gonna let him use any tranks, but I think TNTs are very important here. But what else can you do? Like, honestly.
Yeah, he's gonna remove him from play, and suddenly this game has opened up dramatically. I mean, that 10 health that Angurio collected, I thought it was going to be a 50, which would have changed the game. I mean, that additional 40 health could really have helped Angurio keep his paratrooper alive, but he only has the 1.
But now it's a 2v2. No, 2v3, sorry.
Yes, it is a 2v3, but at the same time, Angurio's remaining pigs both have full health. So,
Indeed. It's gonna be tough. But we'll see.
A lot of work for J.Warren, but it just means that Angurio can plug all of his jetpacks onto the orderly, and the airburst again.
Gosh. Might be the killer one. Let's see.
He will get the 40.
And this is it. This is for many. 1v2. Sorry, 2v2. What am I saying?
He managed the 90 damage there.
90 damage. Sweet.
Very nicely done. Oh, and if there was a scout in the room, there'd be potential for a poison on that pig over there. So the 2v2, the paratrooper all out of jetpacks, but he does have, I believe, an airburst remaining. I'm not sure. Did he use it or did he not? I can't remember. No, he did use it already. So he's only got the
bazooka, I mean,
bazooka.
Times -1. This is gonna be tough.
He needs to get this dead on. He needs the maximum amount of damage.
Oh no!
Too low.
I don't understand why players seem to want to always go with the straight shot for medium-long distance. I find it extremely hard to nail.
Yeah, especially when there's no terrain around the pig that can kind of collect the splash damage.
Exactly, and this map, is infamous for having a very hilly configuration of the terrain, so makes it even harder.
Yeah, and as the Sapper goes down, it's a 2v1, but all he has left are his bazookas, and Angurio standing directly where the health will drop. So he knows. Oh no! He knows exactly what's coming.
He might just displace him, but I think it's his turn afterwards, isn't it? It's his gun.
Yeah. He has the turn advantage with the 2 pigs.
The only thing he could do was like some crazy bazooka shot that positioned himself on the point and displaces the enemy, but that's not gonna happen.
If this was the beta version, he would actually be able to stand on the head of the pig, but alas.
No luck on that.
Interesting. We don't see a machine gun very often, but he might actually damage his own pig. No.
Okay. Well, I was wise from Angurio.
It was, but now, yeah, he's gonna continue with the body blocks because he just wants to bait Angurio.
Do we know the amount of HP that drops from the crate already, or is it also random?
I think it might. I think it. Again, I'm the person that put all this together, and I can never remember. Yeah, it's either a 50 or a random one. I believe there were two 50s. I think I put 150 on one side and then a random crate on the other for health. So I think the other 50 might be coming down. I could be wrong.
Right,
but either way,
you shall probably see soon. I'm not sure if J.Warren will be able to withstand this massacre.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to last very long. But I mean, Angurio is dealing small amounts of damage to avoid dealing big damage to his own pigs. But I think he. I don't know. Gosh! I was going to say there is still potential for him to be in with a shot, but he needs to be dealing maximum damage every single turn.
That is true.
Because there are ways of winning a 2v1 with the body block. But as soon as Angurio can drop his health below 50, it will basically be game over. But it all depends, though. When the health crate, this could be it. This could be the game changer.
This could be revolutionary. Let's see.
Oh, it is 50.
Oh my god! What is happening?
Suddenly, the tables have turned, and it is the health crate. And
Angurio's pigs are shaking. Yes.
Oh my goodness! So yeah, he now has more health than both of Angurio's pigs.
Oh no! I can't imagine Angurio right now. It's gonna be livid.
Yeah, I think I might have to delete that delete that health crate from dropping next time around. Although I have seen Angurio deal a 120 damage with the mortar, so he might just risk it all here on dealing the big damage. He knows where to aim to deal that big damage, so whether or not he can do it here, it would be insane. You can see him just like tweaking his shot.
This is very anxious. It's a very climatic moment for. Oh no!
Too short.
Still 38.
It's not bad. Angurio's been out of the game for a couple of weeks.
Oh god!
This is his first game back, but it looks like J.Warren is going to be taking this first round on a I was going to say handicap.
Wow.
It's just that health crate just changing everything. And the thing is, you can easily say in the comments that the health crate's a little bit unfair, but oh no, that's too short. He doesn't get the kill.
One more turn for Yehudi.
Oh goodness! If he had jetpacks, yeah, you can say in the comments that the health crate changes everything, but the amount of turns kind of changes hands a lot. When pigs miss a turn, when pigs die.
When pigs die, especially the turnaround changes, so you never know.
Yeah,
never really know.
I mean, will he go for a draw here? I think he might be looking to deal double damage on his own pigs. He's banking it all on this.
I don't understand though. How is he gonna? Oh my god! No!
Wait. It depends who dies first.
I think this is it.
No, he killed damage on his own pig. So he's gonna live with about 4 health.
Wow, so close.
Health.
Kudos to Angurio for testing that, but J.Warren takes it.
He banked it all on that in the end, but goodness me, what a round.
It was intense, to say the least, and I think nobody expected this result. So J.Warren takes it, and we'll see you guys in Skullduggery for the second game of this match.
Yay. Welcome back, everybody, to round 2. Moving on to Skullduggery, and this time around, Angurio going with the Grenadier, Gunner, Sapper, Paratrooper, and a Medic. And J.Warren, you can see here, going with a Paratrooper, Medic, Grenadier, Paratrooper, and a Sapper. So more Paratroopers for J.Warren this time. But the one thing I always love about Angurio's lineups is the inclusion of the Gunners. What are your thoughts, though, Fab?
I can only say that with Angurio in a game, we know it's gonna not be a boring one. Even Skullduggery has a potential here.
That is very true. That is very true. But
of course, J.Warren also is gonna show off his skills for sure.
Yeah, and I think the water obviously being the biggest threat, I suppose, depending on what spawns you get. Because looking at J.Warren's lineup, I'm curious to see if he's going to go and use a jetpack and grab the health. I mean, it's the only place a paratrooper can go, given that he has some mobility, but you also risk that health not being 50. Otherwise, it's basically a wasted trip. Even 20 health is not really worth it.
No, absolutely. I think that crate is probably best to be left where it is.
Exactly. But it will be Angurio to go first.
Indeed.
And is that a broken tile in the water there? Or is that just me?
I was checking my notes.
I saw a shadow in the water. It looks fine now, but let's have a look at that in a bit. Anyway,
we'll see in the replay.
Yeah. So he's immediately already taken 13 damage just from swimming.
Yeah, that's the risk of respawns, but
yeah,
he seeks the grenadier.
Not having the mobility again, but big damage once more.
That was not easy. The angle wasn't ideal, but
yeah, I think we could see it was going maybe just a little bit too far, but he managed to keep him where he was. I don't know if he was trying to get any knockback from that, but J.Warren immediately looking to target the sapper, get his health down, and I imagine nudge him towards the water, because that's obviously the big advantage here. Alongside mobility is the ability to knock players in a certain direction with a jetpack.
But with 30 seconds, you really can't do much knockback after all.
Yeah, I'd go for the scoop here, because the bazooka can sometimes be risky from there. You don't know to shoot.
Okay. That actually worked well for Jay. But
it did, yeah. But you have like a moment where you just sort of you wince because you think he's like undershot it, and it's like,
but
don't
then
self damage.
Yeah, but then you notice like the ledge, and
yeah,
that's what saved him. Okay, Angurio gets us excited with his mortars, whips it out. Let's see.
You know it's coming, but this is also probably the best position to have a gunner.
Oh yeah,
and that is going to make it. It's not going to be full, but 41 is enough.
Oh, 61!
61.
Oh, and it's out already.
Grenadier's down.
I'm so glad to see Angurio back. This is like fireworks.
It is. He's obviously making his way through his backlog of matches. He still has 4 matches to play, but he is unbeaten. So, I mean, if either player wins here, they will go top of Group B for a short time before the other matches are played this week. But yeah, it is great to see. Angurio is still unbeaten. He has played 2, won 2, and J.Warren has played 4. He's won 2 and lost 2, so pretty even.
That's pretty nice, especially considering that Jay is what some people say kind of like my pupil. Since he won the Grand League, I'm always like low-key cheering for him, and it's nice to see it's nice to see him fighting really well with the big leagues.
Yeah, exactly. He's proven his worth through his winning of the Grunt League, and I mean he's progressed through leaps and bounds so far in this season, and has been able to rub shoulders with the pros and cause some upsets, as you remember that game against Caster.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, it will be huge damage once again for Angurio. Paratrooper will make it back, but not with a lot of health. At least 21. Oof.
That's 90 damage. No, he was full health, right? So it's a 120.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So considering, though, that Angurio doesn't have a scout, there won't be any poisons for either team, actually. Nobody has a scout.
No scout.
Normally you see them on Skullduggery of all places, but I think both players are banking on just dealing a lot of water damage.
Yeah, just using those knockbacks and muscle.
Yeah, and we talked about it earlier, the big risk with the bazooka, but doesn't even get water damage from it. Didn't knock him in the right direction, and that should be a kill for Angurio. I think he's gonna go all the way, but that will be a lot of time lost.
Yeah,
he should. He got the kill.
No way. Okay.
Unbelievable move. I'm just gonna sit down and stay quiet because I did not think he could get the kill from there. Goodness me.
I don't think anyone would have expected that. And Jay has been a little unlucky once again with the bounces and the water, like just avoiding Angurio's picks. Oh no, it's a little overshot, but
It's very true, yeah. And yeah, the overshot there, only dealing 23. That was a top 10 play move, though, from Angurio. I'm still getting over it. Oh, no! Can't get the jump. Goodness. Loses a good 20 health there and slips down. And he's looking to...
Oh, this can be huge.
Yeah, it's a huge body of water, but he needs to get it slightly more to the right. That's going to be a little bit too central. It just depends
on...
on...
And he doesn't get the jump again. Guess those pokets are too full with TNTs and stuff.
There'll be even more self-damage from the TNT as well.
This is hard to watch. Oh, but that's perfect. That's
definitely a kill. Definitely a kill there.
Nice job, Jay. I think the water damage was worth it. Grenadier is out.
And the extra turn gained again. So... J.Warren, it's like 1 minute Angurio's just, getting those crazy jetpack kills and looks like he's, on the offensive, and then suddenly...
things are revolving.
Yeah, gains that extra turn.
But Jay's still playing at a disadvantage here. It's just 4v3, so we'll see.
Yeah, it all comes down to this turn, I think. Trying to get him towards the water, and I think he's going to risk it again with the...
You think he's going to go for a scoop, or he's going to go for bazooka? Yeah.
The scoop, because he's only on 43 health, and he needs to just make sure... Yeah, he's got it.
Seems like... Yeah. Good job.
He does self-damage again, though. He got, I think, 12 damage there on himself. But the gunner's just chilling. He can just sit back and just fire these off.
Just doing his nice and perfect geometry calculations over there. Nobody's disturbing him, so...
Exactly. And this is what we love to see. Angurio just... As if he's practicing.
Oh my god!
There was a moment there. A moment where he could have got maximum damage. I thought it was going to happen.
I think... if any one of you guys in the comments is doing Angurio bingo, just, place your bets on the 70, because I feel like it's coming. I don't know.
I mean, depending on when this video goes out for this match, the next top 10 Hogs War plays should be out for April 2021, and Angurio does feature quite heavily, so if you want to see some crazy shots, stay tuned for that video. Yeah. Or go and watch it right now. I don't know what day is it? I don't know.
We don't know. We're out of time. Anyway.
No self-damage on the Sapper, so good maneuvering again from Angurio. 69 health. Insert the meme here. And
nice.
the Sapper down to 24. So, yeah, health-wise, that gunner in the corner. Again, you can't forget about the gunners.
It's gonna try a skip trick shot. Don't think it's very easy, though.
I don't know. I find it to be quite random on how much damage it can deal. But it does depend on when you detonate it, but only the 25 there. Yeah. My next question, though, is does J.Warren have any more jetpacks? Because if he does, he needs to get his ass over to the gunner and start dealing damage on him, because he's in too strong of a defensive position to ignore him. He does have one left.
Just
so
that one.
Yeah,
Where is he going? He's going to nag the mortar guy, the gunner.
Again, a lot of time will be wasted here.
I think he's gonna bank on...
He's gonna slide down. Interesting maneuver, I guess. He needs to get the scoop. Needs to get around him. It's a difficult one, though. No,
why the bazooka? It's so risky.
It's very risky, but he's gonna shoot it over. He won't self-damage.
Hey.
33.
Okay. Well,
and
I don't think that's the intended result there, but...
I don't think so, but if I was Angurio, I'd go flamethrower, because you can easily get the kill from there.
Yeah.
You just angle it down, but then again, bazooka can also do the trick. We'll see.
It might be just enough.
Yeah, but if the paratrooper is lost here for J.Warren, that will be huge, because he will lose his long-range pig. Is it enough? I don't think it will be.
Oh, no. It's gonna live another day.
No health. So he lives. He doesn't have any jetpacks. I'm looking at that health crate right now and just thinking if he was able to fly away and grab some health, that would be perfect. But sadly, not the case. And J.Warren moving away from the body block.
Indeed, but
it's got a tight angle to try and hit this.
Phew. Okay.
He did risk it. He risked the biscuit, but he got the extra turn again.
He got the biscuit.
He did, but I'm curious now, actually, if the other pigs can be cleaned up, if this Sapper on Angurio's team can be taken out of the match, if it comes down to the wire, and if J.Warren still, just as I say, if he still has his orderly and Angurio pulls out the TNT,
it's got his name on it.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe it might come down to like a gunner orderly showdown, but I think he might blast him back over the water here. I could be wrong.
But the question is, will Jay be able to get rid of Angurio's medic before too late?
Yeah, I mean, he's tranquilized and he's got 80 health, so he still has a lot of damage that still needs to be done.
He needs to do stat.
Exactly, and with a sapper that took a lot of self damage earlier that you can see is causing him problems.
Yeah.
I mean, not having that range, the sapper is incredibly weak. Of course, everyone has a grenade launcher, but that only does so much. 30 damage is nothing in the long run. And
True.
That's not really going to do much. That's going to roll.
No.
Oh, he does get the 12. Proves me wrong. Everyone's proven me wrong today.
That's what we want to see.
Exactly. Now this is really where
Please scoop it.
he has to go for the scoop.
Oh, he goes for a suicide? No.
No, he's gonna leave it. I don't know. I'd go for the suicide. I'd want to push my pig out there, have him explode, because that way you can dictate, or you can kind of randomize which direction the pig will end up facing when he's swimming.
True, but then again, this way Sweetie will be kind of forced to take one turn to get rid of the para, because now he's very dangerous.
Yeah, that's also true. He will drop down to 10 health.
Wow, okay.
It's a good maneuver, but I mean, there was a potential for a kill there. And yeah, like you said, he can just jump on his head though.
That is true. But it's taking some...
He could potentially get a double kill here, because he can...
What if he slips in the water? He does not.
He's gonna go back to his defensive position and I guess take out the sapper. I mean, sapper's on low health already. He's gonna go for the orderly instead. So it's definitely advantage Angurio. He's got the stronger defensive positions. J.Warren lacking the range on his pigs, and that is gonna be huge.
Oh my goodness!
It blasts him back over. Doesn't even land in the water, but 48 and the kill.
Well, I think it's time for a rifle burst.
I think so, but who do you go for? You got 20 health and you're kind of guaranteed to die. I mean,
but he has to take that orderly. You can't leave him alive, or can you?
No, you can't, because I mean, Angurio can easily cancel out the healing. Sorry, cancel out the damage with some immediate healing on the sapper on his next turn. So J.Warren's kind of stuck in a rock between a hard place.
Oh
and
no!
The others. So unlucky.
Well,
all out of TNTs.
Oh yeah. Does he have any shrapnel? Yeah, he still has a lot of shrapnels.
Hasn't used a single one until now.
And he gets the trick shot even.
When he didn't even need it, gets the big damage.
Angurio, you're just showing off right now. Please stop it.
Exactly. 3v1, and I think we can safely say that Angurio will take this round unless something crazy happens. One thing, that's the thing, if J.Warren had a jetpack or something, if he could get to where the gunner is without taking damage, it would still be very much game on, because everybody but the gunner, isn't a long-range class, so it would all come down to a game of firing off grenade launchers. But he's going for I wouldn't say it, he's going for an AI trick shot here. AI just like aiming it up in the air. That looks good though. That looks very good.
Oh no.
A bit too far.
Just a bit. And, the grenade launcher has just this very tiny blast range, so...
Yeah, exactly. Angurio making sure he minimizes water damage there as he swims over. And this should be, I imagine, a grenade launcher shot to the face, if not a rifle burst. Or a jump on the head and a tranquilizer. Any will do. He'll play it safe. And he will take round 2 here on Skullduggery, which means everyone's favorite map is coming up. It is going to be Hedge Maze on round 3. Let's get energetic for this one, because Hedge Maze is always so freaking slow.
We need some energy.
I'm pumped. Let's go.
All right. Well, see you guys in Hedge Maze then. It has come to this. And we're back. for the final game of this match, which will be played in the all-time favorite, Hatch Maze.
That's funny.
Angurio's bringing Grenadier, Medic, a Paratrooper, Gunner, and a Sniper. Whereas J.Warren, as we will see soon, is gonna bring Para, Grenadier, Medic, Engineer, and a Scout. So, Pin, are you excited as I am about the upcoming match?
I am so pumped as I was maybe 10 minutes ago. But we were discussing at the break the issues with this map, the possible first turn that could happen, as we were discussing the certain areas on this map whereby if a pig goes out of bounds, there is a possibility, a high chance, in fact, in certain areas of that pig immediately exploding. Do you want to explain why that happens, Fab?
Well, so apparently there is, at least as far as we know, there is one wall of the 4 boundaries of the map that the pigs have troubles finding their way out. So they might jump on a wall and then try to find their way out, their way back into the field, and the AI just does not compute and takes the pig away from the game. So
very true.
I hope that makes some sense to you guys. Hope I didn't get too technical.
Long story short, we go out of bounds, don't know where to go, explodes, happy days.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Exactly.
But it will be Angurio here going first, and obviously the big advantage of that is you can immediately take all of the health, and he isn't going for the orderly, he is going for... In fact, is he going to body block and then go for the orderly? It seems so. Nice maneuvering. And he needs to get this spot on. Doesn't get the knockback, but big damage. And I'm surprised, actually. I'm surprised that J.Warren has a paratrooper going first. I mean, mobility is great, but you kind of want your heavier hitting classes going first. Because, yeah, okay, you can grab the health, but a paratrooper with a lot of health isn't as strong as a boosted grenadier who can be boosted up to 160 health. But he'll take one, so at least he'll go up to 150, but he won't actually have enough time to get the other one, which could be a big advantage for Angurio. Depending on who goes next, it will be his medic. So the medic can actually go ahead and grab the health crate. He does have time, but he will be running short of time when he gets there, so whether or not he will...
I think we'd have to go for a suboptimal trank, though, if he gets the medic, the HP.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd already have the tranquilizer out and I'd just be running towards him. And, he reads my mind.
Okay, well... no, okay, he finds the grenadier, never mind, but I think he's gonna give up the... Hold on. What's happening?
What's going on?
Oh my god! No!
I don't know if he hit the wrong button or something, but
I'm not sure. They have been instructed to press pause if anything goes technically wrong, so I would just assume that Angurio just had a little bit of a second thought that cost him his turn.
Yeah, and J.Warren will be able to inflict heavy damage now.
He has to capitalize.
Yeah, so... In fact, if you can blast them off the map on the right side, that won't be as big a damage as he would have wanted. But both players able to...
I mean, this map is... sorry, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was going to say both players just able to deal some quick damage on both of their medics, which is nice, actually. It's refreshing because we see it so many times on Hedge Maze. The tranquilizer meta just all the time. So
exactly.
Something different's nice. Sorry, you were going to say?
No, I was just going to say that this map is relatively innocent. I mean, I don't dislike it that much. It's just that it's pretty unnerving to have your pigs just explode on side, you know. Other than that, I mean, yeah, it's a maze, none's favorite, but it's fine. But we'll see if... Never mind. The medic does not go across.
I think he's dead.
Oh, he's dead, huh? Yeah, you're right. He's been really heavily...
He does get the 11 self-damage as well, which has been quite a substantial feature throughout this match. Both players damaging themselves quite a bit. Yeah. And I think that will be another kill. I think he will play it safe with the TNT. I think his Grenadier is far enough away to not be self-damaged. So blow for blow, both orderlies are out within the first 3 turns or so.
Pretty fair game so far. Yeah,
I'm quite happy about that.
Oh yeah.
It just it opens up the game a little bit more. And considering that both orderlies have died in either corner of the map, this match is nicely spread out, and we have a long way to go because hedge maze can sometimes stretch on for quite a while. So grab some popcorn, get ready, because it all comes down to that final pig, and Angurio again going with the heavy weapons and the mortar coming out. Just he's so consistent with the damage. Like you take the risk immediately with using a heavy weapons because you have to be able to deal that damage, that necessary damage. It's going to be big again.
Could it be? No. Okay.
Oh, nearly the splash again, but
if we got him on the hedge, that would have been.
Oh, I know. Would have been the perfect area.
Exactly. But I'm glad Pin. I'm glad you didn't jinx it for Angurio because that was a very good shot.
It's the gift of being a heavy weapons main. I can just.
Yeah.
I can usually tell.
You got that connection going.
Yeah. Although I still haven't mastered his ability to deal max damage with the mortar, but hopefully in future we'll see. Practice makes perfect, so you want to be like Angurio, get out there, practice with the mortar. And maybe message him on Discord and get some tips.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the other benefit, of course, this time around, we didn't see it on Skullduggery, but both players do have a scout, so there will be poison throughout. But what makes it, of course, even more interesting is the fact that all of the health crates have been nicked, and all the orderlies are dead, so there's no method of healing, and that could be a double right off the bat for Angurio, and it is.
Oh, wow.
47 on the Grenadier, and then the poison. Just bringing out the big guns, and I think...
I might be wrong, but isn't this the first poison that we see? I mean, previously we've seen J.Warren using a bunch of sniper rifles.
Yes, yeah, that is officially... No, J.Warren did have that scout on round 1.
Yeah, basically that was the only other scout. Like, Angurio, this is first scout for Angurio in the whole game, so... In the whole match.
Yeah. It's his first poison, and he starts it off with a double. And J.Warren with...
Oh, no!
About to say he had a second left, so... I mean, we were talking earlier about how he's been so well adjusted to the Pro League, but I think there's just those moments like that where he needs to be just that tiny bit faster. But he's good at maneuvering and then dealing damage, but he just needs to make sure he cleans up with
but he
that
stays on top. This can be very important. If Jay knows the spawns of the good guns, like the other high explosive grenades, would be big.
Game changes later on. But the issue here now, I mean, I was saying and praising that everything was nicely spread out, but everyone's kind of gathering in that corner now.
Yeah, the game is slowly drifting in one corner as usual.
Yeah, he's not taking the high ground, he's remaining low down, which I suppose isn't too bad, and he will go for the other Grenadier here, who is also poisoned.
Oh my god!
Just again, not the biggest amount of damage you would have wanted.
Yeah, that Grenadier looked like you got stuck in the bridge, but...
I was worried for a sec that he might have destroyed the bridge, but there is potential for the bridge to be destroyed. If he takes it even just a little bit more damage, it will eventually explode.
That bar is still up there.
He just won't. He doesn't want to get down.
He's not getting down. I think Angurio has to nick that crate. Yeah, that's the HE explosive. Yeah.
With 3 seconds, just about gets it away on the Grenadier.
No.
Immediately gaining that extra turn, the full 60 on the high ground again.
Not bad.
I mean, that's the perfect place considering that J.Warren could no longer remove him. If he had a mine, if mines were in multiplayer, that would be perfect, but sadly unable to deal with losing an extra turn. Sorry, losing a turn, not an extra turn.
One good reason to, give some mines to the engineer when we'll have some kind of technology to edit that.
Exactly. In the future, we will hopefully have the tools to do so. But for now, I guess we'll stick with the current meta that we know. And needed to... If he'd have waited a little bit more, like a second longer, he would have got some big damage there, but sadly not the case. And there's potential for another poison there if Angurio... Yeah, I think he might leave him alone. or he might just take him out of the game entirely. I'm not sure.
He's probably gonna go for the shot, yeah. But
yeah, get him out of there. Full 40 again. Just consistent damage with the heavy weapons. I do love to see it, because you don't see it very often. A lot of players just decide to go with the extra sapper or decide to go with the extra paratrooper and don't risk going with the heavy weapons a lot of the time. I mean, he's really good, obviously, at dealing with vehicles, given the flamethrower, but in every other instance, he relies too heavily on accuracy, which a lot of people don't want to risk. So
exactly.
People need to practice more. Practice more with the gunners. Come on, guys.
Gonna give us a good show. And
exactly.
And this rant was offered to you by Pinstripe need for more gunners, I guess.
Exactly.
How do you see this game? I think Angurio is slowly gaining the foothold in this.
Yeah, he seems to be gaining the upper hand. Those early poisons were pretty nice. He is going to gain that other turn again. And overall, at the moment, dropping the Sapper's health down to what will be 75 as he gains that extra turn.
Indeed.
Now a 4v2 situation, as the enemy scout for Angurio is still alive.
Oh, is this going to be...
He's going to look to do the old kamikaze. Doesn't want to lose a turn.
Oh my god.
My goodness. The extra 9 damage and the massive particle effect there. That was beautiful.
I always love the sound.
Pieces of bacon everywhere.
That pig got bacon in his suit.
But it's I don't know. It all comes down to whether or not J.Warren can dish out the necessary damage here. The shrapnel is, it's a big risk. You don't want to just be dealing 30. You've got to make those shots count. But it also doesn't guarantee that you will get more than 50. So he'll just play it safe with a TNT instead.
I mean, at least it gets him off
damage.
No, it doesn't even get him off the ground, off the high ground.
Oh dear. Still 4v2. Still a potential, but again, that gunner has not even been damaged. Yeah. Gunner still on full health. Paratrooper comfortably, I think, also on full health as well.
I'm not sure actually. I think that he could have collected that other crate on his right, because I think he was a high explosive, but I'm not sure.
Yes, Paratrooper on 119 and the gunner on 120, so I mean they're basically full health, but the scout goes down and it's a 4v1, and I very much think it is game over here for J.Warren.
Yeah, there is not really much left.
The health difference is too much. There's no more health crates that drop down on this map. He can collect crates, but he's just running out of turns. He only really has 6 turns remaining, which is not enough to deal the necessary damage unless something crazy happens. I think we can safely say that Angurio has taken this final round, which was a good comeback, really.
Yeah.
I mean, he battled well. Skullduggery was a tough one. He took those strong defensive positions. He came down to the wire, really, on pitch invasion, and that final crate changed the match.
Yeah, indeed. I just want to say, if J.Warren was with the sniper, it could have been different, because he could have, hit, get some extra turns, and maybe get some more high explosive grenades. But Angurio misses the.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was pretty unexpected from Angurio there to miss the mortar, but I think he's feeling pretty comfortable.
Yeah. He's relaxing now.
Exactly.
I mean, this poor sapper is on a countdown anyway.
Yeah, he's just biding his time, letting the poison speak for itself. And I mean, he can just shoot him once here, and it's confirmed game over.
Yeah.
But in doing so, it will mean that Angurio will continue his winning streak, which will make it a 3 from 3 for him, and it will mean that he will go top of Group B. This will push him up to 9 points, but it's still incredibly open in Group B. Like Group A is decided with ADB and Machitino going through. There's still potential for things to change for the players underneath them. Like Axby has potential there, Herb Derp as well. But in Group B, it's anybody's game. Like obviously Caster has drawn 1, won 1. Drawn 1, lost 1, and I think 1-2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And there's like there's literally a point difference between first place and fourth place. So it's anybody's game. It's anyone can go through except for Pekis in Group B, going into that final week. And I mean, Angurio does have a lot of catch up to do with his other matches, which will be played over the course of the next week or two.
Yeah, he seems in getting back in shape, and
indeed, yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm not sure what's happening on the screen, guys. I'm thinking I'm gonna go for a blink. Oh, that's flags! Oh my god! That was just unnecessary from Mango, but amazing.
What a way to finish.
What a way to finish, indeed. So, with all that said, absolutely, Angurio seems like he's full steam ahead so far, gets the win. Can't wait to see more, honestly, and from J.Warren as well. So, any conclusive words, Pin?
No, overall, it was a engaging match. It was a great comeback from Angurio, and I'm just excited to see what more he can do. And again, well played to J.Warren, proving that anyone from the Grunt League can come up and rub shoulders with the big boys. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing more going into that final week.
Absolutely, and I think that's it for us for today. So, thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next game. Bye-bye.